Long ago, 12 people set out to win the crown of champion of Division 2. But only 2 people made it back into the finals. These 2 people are Peaches and Andy Mason. Now, as they're going to fight out over the finals, over who wins the crown of Division 2, we are going to witness this epic match. And it is commentated by none other than the one and only Gravity Beetle and Haywire. Welcome, guys.
Hello, thanks for the
That was
epic welcome.
that was a very awesome intro.
Very fitting. We're here with the finals.
Yeah, it's the most important of all the finals,
Definitely. I'm glad we agree.
objectively. Yeah.
Div
So
2 is the best div.
absolutely, absolutely. Speaking of divisions, these 2 players have qualified for relegation matches in order to advance to Div 1 if they so cared to do in Season 3. Albeit Season 3 is pretty long ways away, but all right, looks like
Yep.
Peaches won the toss and is going to draft first. I would honestly say there's not a favorite in this match. I mean, Mason is the second seed. I think he isn't the best at draft, like comparatively to his other formats, but I definitely think he's completely capable of an upset. All right, and the card is now being revealed. A lot of low text goals on the upper left hand side, but that's
Thief, 5 bluebirds. Off the
5
bat.
bluebirds, 5 NPCs, 17
3
M's,
boss.
3 bosses.
Yep, 3
Oh yeah,
bosses
3
and 4
bosses.
unique.
And 5 bosses, and a boss rematch. So
I see a lot of early game goals, so this could be
yeah,
interesting for drafts.
very little Noki. Oh, 5 bluebirds, first pick. Always a
Yeah,
pretty solid pick.
definitely up there.
Yeah. There's Pianta SM, which is not very conducive to anything else. But
Yeah.
I don't really see anything Noki related other than Canimals.
How is
Okay, Mason
Pin
chose 3
alone?
bosses. Pretty solid pick. There's a lot of options for that. You could also pick a boss, get a boss rematch with that. And also clicking 50 from 2, I like that as well, because gives you options, doesn't necessarily tie you to one thing.
Yeah, definitely a good pick in draft where you have time to get the 50 whenever you feel like it.
Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a 17 M's or maybe a 7 enemies response. Perhaps an 18 lives or oh, okay, boss rematch. That's also a good pick because that would thwart, or maybe not thwart, but dampen Mason's plans to maybe do like a Bianco 5 or a Rico 5.
But not quicking 7 enemies is still gonna make
Mhm.
Rico 5 kind of good. Oh,
I kind of like Mason's draft so far in that it's very vague. There's
yeah,
nothing in particular that stands out as, clearly I'm doing this. 5 NPCs might be good with 3 bosses with Manta, and you can get one in Bianco pretty early on. So we'll see about that. So how's Peaches responding? 18 lives, 200 red sufferless. Okay. Pretty solid drafts from both players. I don't really prefer one over another. Well, let's just see how Mason or what he picks as his last one.
I like 4 of the goals that Peaches drafted.
I'm not a big fan of lives, but other than that,
I feel
7
like
enemies. Okay.
most of his goals can kind of be done very flexibly, but boss rematch is kind of
True.
makes you
But
stuck.
I liked that pick because it could have thwarted what Mason wanted to do.
Yeah, it's a good counter pick, but for his route, I'm not sure how he's gonna tie in a boss rematch.
All right. So they are off. Peaches does have the version advantage here. And he is the 1 seed, so we did choose draft to start with. So keep that in mind. I noticed Peaches immediately changed color to orange.
We're gonna
Maybe just
speculate now on the mentality behind selecting colors during draft.
just to get in your opponent's head, probably.
I love that.
Neither of these players are Purple Gang, which
Again,
as two Purple Gang commentators, but
it is what it is.
Yeah. One goal we never talked about was really just blues in general, because our blues, namely blues totals, good on this card. Because I see 40 and 60 and 12 from Delfino, but what else is there? There are no, 23 in Rico or 15 in Bianco, something where you can get a big chunk of blues. The closest to that is 17 M's.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I don't. There's a lot of level progression stuff. I don't think you necessarily want to spend too much time collecting total blues throughout the match.
Oh, okay. So, I guess if they don't do it right away, then I suppose we should prepare to unclick one of their goals. So I can unclick either one. I guess I'll unclick Peaches' goals. Thank you, Jeff. I haven't calmed a whole lot of draft matches, so
Good to be prepared.
good to be prepared. Yes.
I'm not sure if we talk much about it, but there are 4 boss goals on the card.
Yeah, that bosses do seem kind of strong. The fact that Peaches took boss rematch may make Mason reconsider his original route. Maybe it won't. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a double Bianco start, because that gets enemies and NPC progress and boss progress, of course. And for Peaches, it gets him Hidden Red's hoverless progress. I wouldn't be surprised if we also saw some Rico early on because of the enemy blues and the M's and potentially the boss rematch. Also could do the second Hidden Red hoverless.
That's true. I think we're gonna see Wiggler this match
You do?
because of 4 shines from Gelato. It's a unique boss, and it's 3 from 4.
I didn't even consider that, but that is 100% possible. The only thing I would say is 2 Hidden Reds hoverless does kind of indicate Gelato 1 would be the better, or Gelato 1R would be a better 4 from. But I understand. That could definitely be the case. Could even do 100 in secret if you really wanted to, but
That's true, but when
If
you
I could-
think your 4th unique boss, there isn't too much value in Serena.
yeah, you
other
might
than
want to.
secrets.
Yeah, you could do Serena 1 with the NPCs, like if you're Mason, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say that I hope that this does not come down to a Pianta SM race, because unless you want to get NPC blues early, or 3 from 4 early, or I don't know, that 26 shines. Like, there's not a whole lot of reason to go into Pianta at all. It's just very weak on this card, which actually I know Mason likes early Pianta, so that might be a little bit detrimental. Also, I noticed Mason kind of like makes a right triangle, like that's a quarter of the bingo card. I don't know, like with his drafted goals.
That's a nice observation.
Yeah, it's I've never seen it before.
I think this match might come down to time management, having like a time efficient route and just playing optimally, not getting sidetracked too much, because there are a lot of outside of the drafted goals, there are a lot of time consuming goals, like the bosses.
Bosses are the slowest episode shines in general.
Yeah.
I'd say hundreds are the slowest level shines, but again, in general, but I think the slowest level shines in the game, other than hundreds, are Bianco 5 and Serena 5, both of which are bosses. Serena 1 also not fast. Yeah, Bianca 2 not very fast. Rico 1 not very fast. Pinot 1. Gelato 3 is like kind of. Eel's not really fast, etc.
Very true.
I am noticing now that Deep Pinna does get you Pinna 5 from the back and both bells. So we might see. I know Gelato 2 as well, but Gelato 2 is the slowest non-boss episode. I think we've determined. But that's a good point. But yeah, you could see Pinna 5 from the back with 5 from 2 or something of the like, but you could also see 7 in Secrets with Pinna. It's not immediately strong, like, oh, I gotta get to Pinna, but it does reap some value. All right, let's see where the players decide to go. Mason. Looks like both of them are, in fact, opening Bianco right away. Almost synced. Mason a tiny bit ahead. You think both will enter Bianco? Ooh, Mason, I think, caught off guard by that last hit. So, oh, but both are going to miss Sheldon.
Like Peaches doesn't get too much value from Bianco unless he wants the boss rematch. You have the M's, of course.
Mm-hmm. If they're both going to Bianco, we're definitely going to see a divergence in what exactly they're going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, both just doing the typical any percent stuff. Peaches does have the faster any percent time. But now both going away. Both getting the underground blues. Oh no, Peaches is getting the lives. Oh, okay. See, 18 lives was the only goal I didn't really care for in Peaches' draft, so I hope he... I mean, this is just from my perspective, but I hope he doesn't focus too much on it for his own sake.
I feel like he, as often before, just like routed in lives every now and then, like throughout the match, and it could, like, he doesn't even have to finish it. It's fairly safe to just get some here and there and then maybe finish it after 30 minutes. Because as we talked about, it's probably smart to not diverge too much and like get sidetracked with singular goals.
Peaches is getting sidetracked by a singular goal. But
mean-
he will get the M's during this.
Yeah.
I would presume, and I would assume. What's the difference between presume and assume? I don't know, but I would assume he does PD immediately after this.
Like the stews aren't too bad if you get like
Nice spider.
3 first and then 3 more.
Yeah. Did he get the bell?
Not yet, I think.
Yeah, this is really your only life grounding spot. That makes sense. I mean, you could do Serena, but only if you're Mason, really. I don't know if this is the important thing to focus right now, because if I'm Mason, I don't really care about lives. It looks like he was just dipping a little bit, but I'm glad for his sake that it's not a hard commit. I think that would be a pretty big mistake.
Yep. I agree with Larutar's statements in chat as well. Like Peaches has a lot of potential to do other stuff outside of his draft early on without giving away much information on what he's doing, but focusing lives too much could cost him.
I feel like Mason's is also pretty vague, except for the 7 enemies. But I mean, the 7 enemies is not really vague at all. But I wouldn't be surprised if that was just like, all right, what's my last pick? I don't really know.
I guess it comes down to what your 3 bosses are.
Well, he's got 1 down.
Yeah, I feel like you would assume Rico and Bianco. Lemon. It's kind of up in the air where you get your 3rd boss.
Probably not gonna wait until Pinna, because, well, you could count on Peaches not going immediately for 3 bosses, but a boss rematch. If you think he's not bluffing there, then
Yeah.
it's definitely some. Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
Might be a slight concussion.
Yeah, Mario's made of steel.
True.
Is Mason maybe doing a 50 here, or just getting some blues in general? Do you think?
Getting blues. Or maybe not.
Oh, looks like both.
Maybe he changed his mind after bonking.
Or Mario's like, he hit his head so much that he became dizzy. He's like, oh, what was I doing here again?
Right. 50 from 2.
Maybe the 50 from 2 click is what scared Peaches a little bit into doing a little more lives, but again, he's not like hard rushing lives. So again, it's hard to say that he's focusing too hard on lives when he's not doing that many lives. Where did Mason enter? Mason has entered Bianco. This is Bianco 3. And it looks just like a 50.
Quite interested in what you said about the boss rematch, whether it is a bluff or not by Peaches. That could end up mattering quite a bit. If Mason decides to get more progress towards a boss rematch or just ditch it until 30 minutes.
Oh, getting the NPC blue. Smart. You know what? One thing this card doesn't have is red coin shines.
Just 2 hidden red silverless.
Yeah, but I meant like total red coin shine.
Yeah.
Oh, and getting the enemy also. Smart routing.
card is just slightly weird. I've never seen this many boss goals.
A lot of bosses, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like that's the most
random
noteworthy
stuff.
thing about this card.
Yep. It's not even any 100 coin goals almost. Just
There's in a
unwritten
secret.
secret.
Yeah.
Like event, like maybe 150 from Delphine.
So Mason certainly has the lead in blues, at least for now. Just thinking about what he will do after this, because there's a couple things he could do. Maybe he's looking for the boss rematch in Rico 5.
I generally prefer boss rematch in Rico 5.
Take it to death.
Death.
Luckily, he didn't do 100 in a secret. I was thinking that, like, the back of my head's like, oh, he could do this 100 in a secret, but good thing he didn't.
Yeah, maybe not.
Is there anything more sad than someone getting 99 coins and either dying or just not finishing for some reason the 100? Oh, okay. So now, actually, they're tied, or Peaches has one blue lead.
That's what Rico does. Peaches has gotten the faster blues though, so
All right. Mason going to open Rico at least. When do you anticipate we'll see the first click? Or what do you think we'll see as the first click?
I can imagine Mason getting 50 points in Rico maybe.
Yeah. That would probably be the first. If not that, then maybe NPCs, but there's not an immediate focus for NPCs, it looks like.
Yeah, you can like pseudo delay most of these goals in one way or another, but like 50 from 2, I don't know. Do you really want to wait with doing 50 from 2? Probably not.
I think it's good and it's conducive if you get blues with it.
That's true. I wouldn't wait until like
So yeah.
27 minutes in case something happens. I don't know. I feel like it's not as much of a time commitment as
Okay, yeah, he
100
is.
coins.
Looks like that movement indicated he was getting the coins, but then he hecked it up a little. Maybe just getting the ends, or maybe just getting some nice blues while on his way to do something else. Let's see.
Rico 1 is a boss shine.
Rico 1 is in fact a boss shine. Yeah, they're pretty even on blues, but Mason obviously has it drafted, so he's much more likely to get it. At least the first totals. Peaches might be planning to sneak up on him and get the other totals goal, which I think would be a cool play.
I agree.
Only problem is, again, I don't know how good blues are in general on this card.
As I said, I think you'd want to route in blues where it's natural, but I wouldn't like hard focus blues maybe.
Yeah. Oh, that's Mason's second boss. I think I just saw Peaches has 10 lives.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, plenty of time for these players. This is a very, very traditional bingo. Bianca to Rico.
Yeah.
Like back in what 2017, 2016. This was like every bingo.
Feels very old school.
There also wasn't a 1v1 variant, so you just did bingos on, or you did lockouts on what we consider now the non-lockout variant. Yeah, they're like doing the same thing, getting the M's in Rico 2 and stuff.
There's only 10 minutes left now until the unclicks, so most likely, I mean, most definitely, both players won't have all their goals clicked yet, so it would be interesting to see if we get any steals.
Peaches might be trying for. It looks like his boss rematch is not a bluff, and because of that, when Mason sees this click, I wonder if he'll just immediately go to Serena or something.
I mean, maybe he wants 2 hidden reds hovered us as well.
Peaches?
Yeah, from Rico 4.
That could be the case as well, yes.
But he can do both, so that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to do any more Bianco. That was a sketchy jump.
Yeah, pretty scuffed, Rico 4, but does manage to nab that shine without a death.
That's all that matters.
Mason, people leaving. And Peaches people leaving. Maybe? I don't know what this is about. Let's see.
He just does need the bluebirds. We are running out of time.
Yeah. I mean, Bluebirds is a nice goal, but, you know, it's not the most important goal in the grand scheme of things.
I feel like at this point, you might want to just set yourself up for all of your goals. Like just having progression towards your drafted goals in case anything gets stolen, you at least... I mean, instead of spending all the time left on one goal, setting up for multiple when your opponent isn't going for them might work out.
So Mason will get his second enemy here, assuming he remembers to go for it. Also, getting an M. Oh yeah, I think this is going to be Peach's 17 M's. Do we have Falcon hit to help? Because I am notorious with this goal.
Go straight for it.
Have you been counting Peach's M's?
He did get 4.
Both have
in...
13. Okay.
He
All
didn't
right,
get the
because they
2
have
far away ones in Rico,
Yeah.
I think. He
And
got
they-
4 in Bianco.
Okay, thank you, Falcon Hit. Your services are, as usual, very much appreciated. Is Mason gonna go back for the Bluebirds? Looks like. They're just like, follow me, follow the leader.
They're doing a lot of the same things.
Mason only got 3 M's. Okay.
Right, and they're both still waiting with a lot of the Delfino M's.
Yeah. Yo, nice birds.
And that was clean.
Yeah, that definitely. Well, Mason's still down quite a few shines to get the pin up, but Peach is going back. Mason not going back. Going for Beach Pipe, which, yeah, Beach Pipe is a good Delfino shine to get after Gelato. He doesn't think he's in any rush. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a 50 in Gelato in Rico 3, but he might want to worry about those 3 bosses. This is definitely a Pasueto delay, or whatever we need it to be called, from Peaches to get boss rematch and 3 bosses. And that'll put a damper in Mason's plan. Oh, this is a bird.
It's gonna be close. Like, they can both steal each other's goals pretty easily now.
Oh, Mason, I just realized, can delay. Oh, okay. No, he's going to do Manta. I was going to say he could trade in and then get Mecha, but looks like he's protecting bosses. He'll also get an NPC out of this. I did not see if he got he did not get the Fire Pianta because he just immediately went to Beach Pipe. Right, Peaches looks like this is gonna be his first hidden red hoverless. Or maybe Mason just getting. Well, he could just get these first. This isn't bad either because this gives a little bit of prog towards 4 uniques, something that Peaches will not have.
That's true.
Oh, never mind.
He just exits area. Maybe he just wants to get to Pinna then. Trying to steal 5 bluebirds, maybe?
5 bluebirds.
Would be pretty
Essentially-
big.
Okay, I think he's getting NPCs right now. So,
Is that
running
really...
yeah, I don't.
Is that a goal you're afraid of right now, though?
I guess he is. He doesn't know anything about where Peaches is.
It's true.
This might lose him 3 bosses. I mean, this Banana's pretty fast.
I feel like both players are just greeding and overstaying and not going to Pinna.
I mean, only 3 minutes left now.
Yeah, it's getting close. Not a single click yet.
Both are really mind gaming each other, I think. Alright. Mason is trading. I think he is trying to take the birds, which is a goal. If he could somehow net 3 bosses out of it too, that would be like his dream scenario, but depends on what Peaches prioritizes right now. This is also going to be 40. Wait, did he get the Fire Pianta? Because if so, that's 5 NPCs.
Is either player going to do honestly? Might actually matter now.
Not sure. Doesn't look like Mason is. Oh, he doesn't even get the blue.
Player's handshaking. Did Peaches get it? Not sure. Peaches is gonna get bluebirds now.
Did
Probably.
Tomato make an alt?
Modest tomato.
Yeah, it's just gonna be slightly too late, and so yeah, this will be birds. Mason should get 40 in time. Didn't Mason get NPC blues?
Yeah, but he's at 4, I think.
So he didn't get the Fire Pianta. That means.
Yeah. He got
Okay.
1 in Bianco and 1 Fruit Lady, like the banana one. And then Milky's. Is Mason gonna go for blues? Yes, he is.
Yeah, he only needs a few more. Alright. And then that is...
40 totals.
Yeah. Is that 5 bluebirds? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of
Okay, that scares Mason, and he just goes straight for
Ooh, this is...
Mecha Bowser. That's good for Mason.
No, I think Mason is gonna lose this goal. Oh, Mason went to. Right, okay.
Yeah, Peach is gonna secure 17 M's.
Okay,
So
29.
Mason is gonna win 3 bosses.
Okay,
Maybe.
so... There's... You can clear the goals. We can... Right, go ahead. It is now 2-1, but Mason about to get another goal, assuming he doesn't have the worst mecha of his life. And Peaches is still getting blues, or now not, but... Okay. Cutscene skip.
Right?
So the 3 bosses cannot be delayed. And it is not.
That's a close call.
Did Mason get the enemy blue?
I'm not sure how many enemy blues he has, but it's not many.
Okay, just doing Pinna 1 and leaving. Interesting.
There is a
Think-
bit too much early on in
Yeah, I mean, Pinna itself has... Okay, he's just finishing this off. He might still have the Pinna lead if he's able to get this and re-enter, but... See. Because with that click, Peaches knows he went and did something else. Alright, Mason, I think, is now finishing off his enemy blues. I think.
Yeah.
And Peaches is now...
Also going back to Rico.
Yeah, neither want Pinna.
You have to go kind of deep into Pinna before you get value out of it on this card.
I think Peaches is going to take enemy blues right now. If he gets 4 here, no, he'll only be able to get 6. Because he needed a Bianca one. Or he would have needed a Bianca one.
Yeah.
Although Mason, I don't think, can finish it off here either, because he also needs another Bianca one, or... Unless he got the Pinna one, but I don't think he did.
He did not get the Pinna one.
Okay. So, what do you think about these players' positions right now? Mason has, like, the goal lead, but in terms of who is actually ahead, a little hard to say right now.
I feel like both players still have decent progression towards different goals. So yeah, it is hard to say.
Mason getting his second 50 from. Both only have goals that they drafted. This will be a boss rematch, I believe, right now for Peaches.
Yeah, I'd say boss rematch is definitely a higher priority than the second hit in Red's hoverness.
Yeah.
Oh, takes a dive.
I'm curious to see if Mason finishes and gets the secret here. Because that could potentially cost him the enemies. Like what Peaches might be planning on is, after this, going into Bianco, getting the enemy right by the secret, and then doing Hidden Red's Hoverless.
Yep.
So, on one hand, you might want to finish everything out. Well, it looks like if Peaches just does this right away, he's going to win it anyway. So,
Yeah, 7
not
enemies.
sure about this
is
routing.
important.
This is from Mason here. This is a route for. I don't want to flame anyone, but
Rocket storage for 50 coins. Let's go.
why not? Yep, Peaches making Bianco movement. Yeah, looks like he's going to take enemies, barring a delay. I wonder if Peaches is also trying to take 60 here.
How many blues is Peaches at now?
Amount. Oh, Mason's at 49. Oh, just missed it. There's the 50. That's Peaches' 7th enemy, I believe. But he is delaying it.
That's interesting.
Think. So this will end up being okay for Mason, looks like. If he's able to get the enemy in time, but I'm a little surprised. The 3 bosses probably Peaches reads as Pinna because it was at the very end.
Maybe Peaches has miscounted.
Both of them had very scuffed. All right, well there's the click now. So
You have Rico Force all around.
all right, well that's the first steal, the first draft steal. Peaches might be looking to take 60. And meanwhile, Mason makes his way back.
He can do Hidden Red's Hoverless. I completely forgot that he hasn't done Bianco.
Yeah. So this will be 2 Hidden Red's Hoverless. I think he has 3 in Gelato, so he could make progress towards that and unique bosses with Wiggler, which would be a pretty strong play. This is also 7 or close, now 5th in secret now, but he has access to Pinna 2 and 6R or 2R.
Yep.
Mason not killing the Cannibal, okay. But let's see. Yeah, how did Mason get so far behind in terms of shine stuff? I guess the blues, but Peaches also has a lot of blues.
I'm not sure.
Mason is getting live, so maybe he is eyeing 18, potentially.
I feel like Peaches is kind of just put off lives now.
Oh, 50 from 2, that's a good point. Jeffrey. Even when you get blues, it's not too fast. This looks like a 7 in secrets play from Peaches, which you will get with Pinna 2 and Pinna 2R. Notably, Mason did not kill the Cannibal.
Peaches could also wrap up lives in Pinna 2. I know people hate that, but it is possible.
He's at 13, yes. I think Mason might. Oh no, he's not. I was gonna say maybe he's gonna get the Pinna 3 blues, but Not sure. It might be prioritizing kind of progress and 5 from 2. Maybe afraid that the second hidden red Harvest was in Pinna.
I think the time spent on 50 coins from Rico might have been pretty bad for Mason.
Yeah, that might have been where a lot of that's probably where most of his time went. So this will be 7 in secrets from Peaches. He'll have 6-4 lead, assuming he goes right back. I did not see if Peaches killed the Cannonball either.
Peaches killed the Cannonball.
Okay, so good on that. I think Peaches right now is in a better position, but it's not insurmountable. Does Peaches have 3 from 4 with this? I think he does, yes.
Gelato, Yanko, and Rico.
It's a good
Yeah.
point. I totally forgot about that goal. He could have gotten the double click, but yeah, that goal is Peaches. Mason getting a 2 cycle. And yeah, the Peaches is catching up in blue totals.
How many did Mason trade? 30?
Yes. So Mason's at 52, Peaches is at 48.
Yeah.
This will
That's
probably
pretty
be a
good.
5 from the back coverless. If Mason does this and then Sunshine and Rico, then that'll be 5 from 2. Peaches, I think maybe doing 4 from Gelato with Wiggler. Or you already got those.
Some lives
Oh, getting
first.
some lives, okay. Never can predict. See how this FTBH goes
What?
from the back coverless.
Ah. Youngsters nowadays.
I'm probably older than you.
You
Oh,
bet. How many channel points?
I just know I'm on the older side for most people in the SMS community. I'm 23.
And what months are you born?
June.
Fuck. You're like 1 month older. Congratulations, you won the bet.
All right, so how many do I win? The older side of the SMS community.
I feel
A
like
lot of
everyone
people
is
are
23.
like 20, 21. Like even Ramato is. And I think Peach is trying to take totals.
Good call.
Yeah, and he will. Unless, because Mason has to do the coverless, so. Yeah, that's going to be really brutal for Mason. So, let's see. Oop, made that cycle. Not clicking right away. Mason at 17 shines. How many is Peaches at? 15. But with trades, Peaches has more. Mason state warping. So that's probably eyeing what's its face? Why can't I take its turn? Both bells. I thought for a second Peaches was doing hundreds. It's like, wow, are you that anti-gelato too? But that's 57.
Secret.
So Mason opened Serena, so he has much easier access to his last boss for 4 uniques. But having a weird boss done, although he has Rico 5 open, so 5 bosses I guess is still Mason favored. Unless Peaches does finish this. I think a bad move from Mason would be to prioritize like cannonballs right now.
I agree. There's a lot more goals to mop up right now.
This is movement. I think he's trying to get the Serena. Or no, he's just finishing off bells. Okay, he thinks Pinna is contested, but and I guess it technically is, but
He just should still get lives soon at some point, and maybe his 7th in a secret.
yeah.
Then again,
Peaches
bosses also.
Pinna 2 are away. Mason, I do believe, has the Delfino lead. Okay.
Yep.
Not sure where he's going right now. Oh, he's trying to take lives. I don't know how many he's at, but might not be enough.
I mean, it's a tough call to make right now.
It would be a take that Peaches would not be happy about inside the game, and it would
spend a lot of time.
some other things. Z menuing. We still can't tell how many lives he has, although he does have Noki access right now. I guess Mason is focusing on Delfino shines and lives. What is your life count? Please tell us your life count,
Peaches or Mason?
Mason.
Mason
Well,
is at 15 now, I think.
Yeah, this is going to be Peaches' 4th unique, though. And his 5th boss. So that's pretty big. That's 2 goals off the board that I think Mason should have been favored for.
They're both just like trading goals back and forth. They're both doing the same progression almost, so just
Is this also 5 from 2 for Peaches?
what would be his other Pinna? Or no?
Rico.
Rico, of course. Well, yeah, he did Rico for
That's
And
yeah.
5,
This will be
yeah.
a triple click then, and make Mason very sad. Yeah, unfortunately, lives is just not the right call. Lives and Delfinos.
yeah.
So this will put Peaches at 10. he can get one more for 7 in secrets. And then oh, he's also delaying 4th from Gelato, I'm realizing. So unless Mason's able to take lives right now, which I mean
Mason is
Keonta,
gonna get lives.
yeah, looks like.
For sure.
Did Peaches do 1 art? Yes, he did. That was his. Yeah. That.
There
How
we
many
go.
clicks was that?
So
Yeah. No, that
Mason
was
got
4.
one. Oh, was it 4? How is that 4?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because of the 18 lives. Oh wait, 4 uniques. Ah, it all happened so fast. Peach is getting the Connect 5.
So I think what we'll see here is Pena 2R and then Noki 1. And then that will be both Cannonballs and 7 in secrets.
Yep, that's a good strat.
Which will be a win for Peaches. Yeah. So what exactly? I think Mason just had a bad time with misprioritization.
Yeah, it was hard to guess though. There was
Yeah.
not a lot of information on the board.
That's true. I mean, us as commentators know
Yeah,
what's
exactly.
going on. At the same time, when you see boss rematch, you might think bosses and 5 from 2 are in danger. I don't think you could have seen the totals take coming, but all right, Mason is going to do this cannonball. I don't think it'll be enough.
Did Mason even do the cannonball in Pina
No,
2?
he
though?
didn't.
Yeah, so he has to go back for that.
He could also, yeah. Peaches is doing something else. Oh, can he trade in and get 26?
Yeah, close to. Actually, yeah. Doesn't he have 18 plus 60? That's 24? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't remember what I
this would
said.
have been Mason. Yeah, that's 24. So this
Yeah.
is Mason's 26th. So okay, Mason will get both cannonballs, assuming he goes right back into Pinna. And he will get 26, and he's way ahead to 9 Delfinos and 12 from Delfino, and Peaches is doing 9 Delfinos.
Peaches just wants 26 shines.
That's true. That's true.
Which he will not get.
Mason is delaying it though.
Oh, spicy. Guess he doesn't have much choice.
Yeah, maybe he's delaying it until he gets the second cannonball, but he has to. He really needs to click it like right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I
If-
don't see that.
Yeah,
too.
Peaches is gonna get DeLorean. If he gets DeLorean first try, then this is. Yep.
Oh, Peaches kicks it. Yeah.
Yep. All right, GG's. There's a chance there. If he was able to get 26, there might have been a chance, but
I don't think there would have been a chance. It would have been very small.
yeah,
Sadly.
I think there was a chance, but he had to click that.
For sure. We asked them for interviews.
Hello.
Hey, Peaches.
GG.
I
Thank you.
realized your pattern spells out an F. I guess I didn't even realize.
BM is real.
Did Mason have that, I guess?
I guess so. Did you have that, Mason?
Have what?
The 12 from Delfino?
Yeah, I had 12 from Delfino.
Okay. So, I kind of like both of your drafts. Chat seemed to prefer Peaches, but I thought
I
they were
preferred
both
Masons.
good.
I was just too slow. I think that death in Bianco 3 might have cost me the game because I lost enemies and 60 totals because I had to rush bosses so much. If I don't have to rush bosses as much as I do, I can finish my 7 enemies.
Yeah, my
And then-
gameplay was also kind of questionable, which obviously you don't know, but yeah.
I thought-
I also like ignored blues. Like, so I had 37 when you clicked 40. I guess that was in the draft periods, maybe, so it didn't matter. Okay, yeah, it was at 29:30. Yeah, I just like was ignoring some blues in front of my face. I had 16 lives when you clicked that. But
yeah, I think 26 shines was a kind of dumb delay by me, but like.
Oh, you had 26?
Yeah.
You know what? I shouldn't be surprised because I figured you were doing Delfinos with lives. Yeah. But when you didn't have cannibals, like I was, yeah, a little. I just thought maybe that was somehow possible.
I didn't do Cannibal and Pinna. I did just finish Noki 1 was my 26 shine, and I just entered Pinna when you click 26.
I see.
That wasn't that long of a delay, but I was like, if he's starting Pianta right now, or I need him to start Pianta as late as possible.
Yeah, I did. I did Pinna 2R for my 7th and a secret, and I was like, oh, I have 24 shines with the trade. But yeah.
Let's see. So, what we think cost you some time, Mason, was the 50 from 2, especially in Rico. It seemed to be a little rough. It seemed to cost you a lot of time.
Yeah, that was really bad. I just expected to be better at it.
Yeah, I read that as Delfino.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because Delfino was like good, and like Cannonballs was a pretty good goal on this card. I don't know. I just thought he would do that.
Yeah. The plan was to finish off enemies with the 50 from 2. But because your clicks scared me into finishing 3 bosses instead of grabbing the Pinna enemy. Plan was to grab the enemy after the boss, but I didn't think I had enough time.
Wait, so where was your 3rd boss then?
Mecca.
But that wasn't your 7th enemy? Or?
No, I didn't grab the enemy in Pinna.
You forgot it. I understand.
I didn't. I was gonna go after Rico 4 and finish it. So, also had Pinna 5 from the back. I had 4 from 1 and 1 and 5 from 1 at that point. And just I made the call that you were rushing Delfinos, and I figured I was ahead to that. So I just completely misread that.
Yeah, when I saw you with me in Pinna, I figured you were possibly going for like a shine count route and like you might have some Delfinos, so I just kind of stayed away from that and did the gelato play instead.
Yeah, so I just needed 1 more shine in Rico. If I had just made that read, I could have done after Bells, I could have done 1 more from Rico.
Did you have how close was 4 uniques? Did you like?
I had 3 uniques the moment I clicked 3 bosses, but I never went for Serena.
See, I read the 5 NPCs as you were about to do Manta, so I like rushed back into Rico to finish at least rematch, so I didn't lose 5 bosses and rematch and uniques.
Yeah, I went straight into Rico after NPCs. Was going to try and steal rematch, but yeah. So my 50 from 2 was in Rico 4. So after that, I would have been able to do boss rematch and then go to Pinna, do 5 from 2 with Pinna from the back. So yeah, just really nothing worked out just because I was too slow. Probably the 50 from 2 was really real. Because I thought I would be able to do everything I did during my draft period, and also Rico 3 and 4 with 50 coins. So I was just completely off on my timing.
Was 60 totals close?
I mean, I had 52, 53.
Okay. I had like
So I just never entered a world. If you hadn't, I don't know. I probably would have. Let's see. When did you click that? Yeah, I probably should have done blues and pin of 3. I mean, I just needed to grab 8, but I just didn't think that was something. I just misread you pretty much the entire game, I think.
Peaches
I had like a
like that, I find.
Because I really did not expect you to go.
Because I forgot I had the fast ones.
I was really surprised that you went into Rico like at all. I thought you wouldn't do anything in Rico beyond 1. Because if I had blues and enemies, like what value does Rico give you? So I didn't prioritize those enough. If I prioritize those, then I pretty much steal all your Rico value.
Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna go deep enough into Rico for all to get enemies in the 30 minutes. And Rico is just faster shines, and I needed to get into Pinna eventually. And with 3 from 4, 5 from 2, I didn't want to do Delfinos to make up the time difference.
So was your 5 from 2 Rico Gelato?
Yeah. Initially, the plan was Rico Pinna, but when I saw you were in Pinna with me, and enemies was still up and stuff, I left, and Gelato just happened to be still available when it came down to it.
Yeah.
So, do you have a pick for the next variant?
Row control.
I believe. Yeah, that is what I was anticipating. But so do you guys want to have your break?
I need a few minutes. If we could take 10, 15, that'd be great. But I'm fine starting a little earlier than scheduled. If you're good with that, Mason.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay. I'm not sure if Tober and Tomato, who are coming, can do that, but we'll see.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be
have a good break. You earned it, and don't go anywhere. Don't go to another channel or whatever, because we will be back with more Sunshine Bingo action in Division 2 finals.